I've been expecting a new Shaman King opening for a good while, but I was expecting to happen, I don't know, after 26, which it did, which was 28, but I was expecting it on 27, only because it's 52 episodes. I was hoping they'll do cut in half, 26/26, but I guess it makes more sense doing it right here since this is kind of a way the start of the second half of the arc of Shaman King, where more things are revealed and power ups, allies, shocking troops, all that good stuff. And I gotta say, I love the opening. The other one was nice, good to listen to, but this one right here felt good, so good that I'm going to download it onto my phone and listen to it, part of my playlist. That's how much I like it. So congratulations for the awesome new opening. Feels nice and energetic. Except for the scene, people are confused. What's up with Hal at the end of the scene wearing, I don't know, a princess uniform? Well, you'll understand if you read the manga or when you get further into the anime. They'll explain the entire perception of Hal, I guess. And they actually did it, the entire opening hypes you up until you see that end stage, and it's just him wearing a dress back there. And I'm like, okay, people wear a dress now. They've been wearing dress for years, but it just throws off his character. And you'll see why. Anyways, with Ren dead, but not all the way. I guess when it comes to shaman people aren't dead until their spirit leaves into the other realm or they're somewhere else. So even though he is dead, his spirit's still lingering around. So therefore, there's a chance it to be for him to come back to life. However, it's not that easy. You need someone to help him come back to life, someone who can do that. But however, it's beyond the works even of Faust himself, so he couldn't do it. And as Horo Horo and Chocolove were getting their butts kicked by Hal's men, Yo shows up. There's a point where, to the way he talks and to the way he looks when he's angry, people saw Hal. Even his subordinates saw Hal and say, "Holy crap! No, it's not Hal. It's him." But it is, because he's in a way a part of Hal, so it makes sense. Now, of course, with his strength, he was able to obliterate them with one swing, such as the main protagonist shall do. But then there's something I also like to talk about with that. Well, he was talking about Furoku. Everyone's talking about Furoku in this episode, which is good because it explains more and more about it. Sometimes ignorance is bliss, is how the bad guys were talking about it, saying how if you know your Furoku, it kind of depletes you. It gives you, like, say you have, bad grades, bad money, it gives you a bad vibe, negativity and all that stuff sinks in. So if that negativity sinking in, you can't grow, or the growth stops, or it just slows down. But for some cases, it can help them become stronger. The less you know about the ceiling that is beneath you, the more you feel like growing. Like, screw the ceiling. For all you don't know when to reach the ceiling. Ceiling, of course, is the limit of your potential. So that makes a lot of sense how Furoku works in this world. So, of course, the higher the Furoku you have, the stronger you are. So one of the points of Shaman King fight is also to see who, no matter who's weak or strong, their Furoku during this fight could one day just skyrocket just like that. They may have weak Furoku, but by understanding more of themselves or getting stronger, they can become a better shaman fighter. So that makes a lot of sense. I really did enjoy that part. And of course, the fight with the girls is happening right now with Pyron showing up his upgrades, bringing machine gun technology to Kung Fu, which was very interesting. But it helps advance things, One of the things that they can with creating in the past, things have to adapt to modernization, almost like the Boxer Rebellion, where the Chinese believed that they could defeat the Westerners with just their martial arts without actually trying to understand the might force of the gun, because that they horribly lost. So by adapting to the situation, they themselves become better. Now, then of course you have those who refuse to adapt. But that's something else. Now, with Yo trying to bring back Ren, there's only one person who can do that, and one person that is um, the Iron Maiden herself. Now, she even explained another thing about Foroku. It's almost like the saying thing. When you're on the verge of death, you come back from it. You come back stronger. Your Foroku increases. So that means, since Hal, who's been reincarnating sometime, has also came back extremely strong. I explained why he's so powerful, and his is in the millions. And she's also up there too because her Iron Maiden vessel that she's always in keeps her constantly strong. So she keeps getting stronger and stronger even now because she keeps getting with that pain. Plus, with a God class shaman on her, God class spirit on her side, makes things even better. So the terms, of course, you hear those terms. Yo's out the tournament. In order to save his friend, he has to be out with the tournament. And then, of course, despite how much I want to punch Marco in the face, his philosophy of what it means to be a king, I kind of agree with. Yes, the king should be for his people, but not for an individual. A king should be someone who makes sacrifices for the sake of his kingdom. In a way, I believe. Of course, I'm always interested in the philosophy of other people when it comes to what it means to being a good king. Especially in Full Metal Alchemist, the talk with Bradley and Bradley and of course the prince and Greed, how they're talking about what it means to be a king and saying how foolish it was. But Bradley only said that the king should serve his people. I mean, the people should serve the king, while the prince's idea was the king should serve the people. Could it be a vice versa? You know, it goes both ways. But I guess some people don't see it that way, and some probably do. But that's a matter of philosophy. So, anyways, yeah. So, Yo is officially out of the tournament before it truly began. Wow, that's a shocker. But I can't wait to see what happens next, especially this awesome opening, which I'm looking forward to listening every time. To be honest with you, with the first opening, I was constantly skipping it because it just wasn't really my vibe. But this one totally is. So I'm looking forward to listening to it every day, well, every week from here on out until the show ends. And like that for the vid. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon for more Mad Crown on Anime. Signing out.